Okay, so let's just wait for people to come. Tonight's session will be live both on Instagram and on Facebook. Hey Sarah, hi Aubrey. And we've got some people from Instagram. Hello. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you made time for this session. So I have a list of topics that I would want to talk about. These are the most common topics that I talk about in my workshop, pero hindi natin napag-usapan last Sunday. Hello! Yan, so we've got 3 people in YouTube and 1 on Instagram. Maybe let's start in 15 minutes. I'll just wait for people to come. Okay, so while we are waiting for other people to go online, here are the topics that I've listed. So for tonight, we will be talking about essential oils, and then dilution, your master blend. We will be talking about carrier oils, and how to make a roller blend. Kasi ito yung most common item that people would want to do once they get their PSK. Also, we will be talking about diffusing, the optimal time in diffusing, your different types of diffusers, the diffusers that I recommend, and we will be talking about ingestion. We will be talking about the best books that I would recommend, also EO brands that I would recommend. And then all throughout the session, I would like you to send in your questions. So if may question kayo, just shoot it through the comments. Mababasa ko siya. Or use hashtag #AskJirbie. Kaya lang parang isa pa lang yata yung nag-send ng question doon. Wait, let me check. Okay, we have 7 people on Instagram. Hey Kay! Hey Kat! Hey Mai! Siguro, once I have 15 people, we can start na. So it's 9:05. Yan, we have one person on Instagram. Hey Sab! Hey Rizal! Thank you so much for making time. Okay. Also, if you have topics in mind that you would want me to talk about tonight, just leave it down through the comments. Hey! Hello! Okay, so for tonight, hi Sab! So for tonight, as I've said earlier, the topics are essential oils and dilution, how to make your own master blend, the best carrier oils, how to make your own roller blend, kasi yung roller blend yung usually na gusto ng taong gawin. So that's what we're gonna take on tonight. And then diffusing, the optimal time, the different types of diffuser, and the diffusers that I recommend. We will also be talking about ingestion because this is a hot topic. I feel that I always have to talk about this in every session. And then if you have personal questions that you would want to shoot tonight, hello Precious! Just say it through the comments. I will be reading them. And then, yep, oiling. Hi Debbie! And then we will also talk about the books that I recommend, and then the best or the EO brands that I recommend. Yes, carrier oil. Kasama siya sa topics. Ito, kasama to sa topic. Yan. And I have a couple of carrier oils for tonight. Okay, we have 13 people. 2 more people and I will start na. It's 9:07. Siguro mga 9:10, let's start na. Hey, Shar! Hello, Zashmin. Thank you for being online. Okay. Sino si Queso Boy? Hello, Queso Boy! Okay. If you have any questions, just shoot them sa comments and I will be reading them. Hello! Hi, Teacher Sheila! Hey, Majoy! By the way, my next workshop will be on April 28th. It's going to be at Yoga Plus in Podium. So, if you want to join, just go to @HappyOilerPH and then nandun yung registration link. You can register as early as now. Meron pang slots. Okay, I think we can start na. Okay, so, hello guys, I am Jirbie, and tonight I will be sharing with you simple EO know-how. Kasi this is something that I wasn't able to do last Sunday. Last Sunday was really busy, it was very packed, and we didn't have time to talk about EO basics. I don't normally do EO 101 in my sessions, but I realized that I had a couple of newbies last Sunday, and after the session, they actually asked me a couple of questions, which I thought na sana na-share ko sa lahat, so that everybody can hear the answers and everybody can learn. So, in tonight's session, if you have questions, just shoot them through the comments, either on Instagram or on Facebook Live, and I will answer all of your questions. Okay, hi! Thanks, Kat! Thanks for watching with your husband. If you can pull in your husbands, ipanood nyo na rin sa kanila, so they will be enticed to try oiling. Kasi normally, yung mga husband yung kontrabida sa oiling. Okay? So, let's start. Essential oils, basically, are very concentrated forms of substances. So, when I say concentrated, all its effects, usually plant-derived siya. So, all its effects, whether good for you or bad for you or allergic ka doon, mas magnified siya in a single drop. Okay? Being that it's a very highly concentrated form of plant constituents, you don't really need much to get your desired effect when you're using an essential oil. Also, it is important that you choose an essential oil brand that is really pure. Now, I'm not really super die-hard Young Living fan, although I am a Young Living member. As you may know, if you watch my YouTube channel, as you may know, I have tried so many other brands, and I continue to explore other brands. Now, how do you choose your essential oils? Okay, when choosing your essential oils, first you have to ask if meron silang GC-MS testing. I don't really know the complete name for that test. It's called GC/MS test. And I normally ask this now. Noon, nung hindi pa ako ganun ka-knowledgeable, I didn't really care. But, you know, the GC-MS testing is really important because that document shows you how pure your essential oil is. As most of you were acquainted with essential oils, I'm sure nung mas bata pa tayo, ako when I was in high school, I first got acquainted with essential oils nung uso pa noon yung oil burner. Diba? People were calling those little bottles as essential oils, tapos nilalagay sa oil burner, pinapainit. Those are the old generation essential oils, and those essential oils are pretty much different from what we are using now. The ones that we are using now are pure essential oils, 100% pure, meaning wala siyang ibang halo. The ones we were using before, yung nilalagay sa oil burner, I bet meron siyang maybe solvent, meron siyang, maybe it's just fragrance oil. It's not really 100% pure. How would you know that? Because your 100% pure essential oils, hey Jirelli, hey April, ayan, so your 100% essential oils shouldn't be exposed to heat, nor sa ilaw, sa sunlight. Kaya yung mga nilalagay sa oil burner nun, hindi siya pure essential oil kasi ininit mo pa siya. Yung pure essential oil mo, once you expose it to the sunlight and to any form of heat, it loses its therapeutic value. So, nasasayang siya. The ones we are using now, that's why we're using either a diffuser, nano diffuser or nebulizing diffuser. These machines don't really use heat. Don't use heat at all to disperse your oil and make it into nanoparticle para mapunta sa air. Also, one common question that's asked to me is ano yung mga essential oils that I recommend. If you follow me on my YouTube, you've seen I've featured Eden's Garden, I have featured Plant Therapy, I've featured all the other brands. And I guess, if you're gonna ask me, what are the brands that I would recommend? I would say still EG, Eden's Garden, Plant Therapy. I would recommend Young Living. I would say doTERRA is also okay, but I haven't really personally tried it. And I would also say na okay si Organic Aroma, sorry. And okay din si Zelaroma. Why? Because these are the brands that has GCMS testing that are available to the public. I've tried other brands and I've tried asking for the GCMS testing pero hindi nila mabigay. So you can also do that too. As a responsible consumer, you can ask for these things. These documents should be available to the public so that para siyang audit para siyang third-party test na dapat available sa public para alam mo na pure yung ginagamit mo na oil. Okay? So let's go to dilution. When you have your oil, when you have your first set of oils, what do you normally do? Either you diffuse it or you use it as a roller blend. So let's go muna for topical use. Yung ginagawa mo siyang roller blend or for massage. And with this method, we normally use carrier oils. Ito yung isa sa mga ni-request na pag-usapan ko tonight. The follower would want me to talk about carrier oil. So for the carrier oils, we actually have so many carrier oils available in the Philippines. In fact, when you go to your normal grocery, pumunta ka sa SM Hypermart, pumunta ka sa any supermarket, you would more or less get one or two carrier oils that you can use. One of the most common is your VCO. Okay, you can use your virgin coconut oil. It's very accessible to anyone kasi in almost all health stores and almost all supermarket. And I personally like this. I like VCO. But then I know other people doesn't like the smell, yung amoy niyog. Orakashi is a good brand too, yes. Ayaw nila yung amoy niyog, but I really like it. So, how do you pick your carrier oils? You normally pick your carrier oils depending on each carrier oil kasi meron siyang para mga properties and benefits. So, you normally pick your carrier oil and make your roller blend na parang dapat magko-complement siya sa gagawin mong roller blend. Someone also asked me, is it okay to just keep one carrier oil? Yeah, that's fine. But if you can, if you have access to many different oils, okay then. Pero okay lang kahit isa lang yung carrier oil mo. Other carrier oils that you can use are, we have sweet almond oil. I like this. I actually recommend sweet almond oil because it's very light in texture. It's very light in its scent. So, yung mga tao na sensitive sa amoy, hindi ma-off dito. And it mixes well with your oil kasi nga wala siyang masyadong amoy, light yung texture niya, easily absorbed by the skin. And also, sweet almond oil is great for sensitive skin. Okay? Another oil that you can use is castor oil. Castor oil naman, ang properties niya, it's great for blood circulation. Kaya ginagamit siya sa purposes na parang pangpatubo ng hair. If you want to grow your eyelashes, you can use castor oil. If you want to make anything na parang pang blood circulation, for example, for massage or for varicose vein serum, this is really, really good. Castor oil is really good. It is also light in texture. And other oils that you can use is, wait, I have two more here. We have golden jojoba oil and rosehip oil. So, these oils naman are very rich in texture. Although, jojoba oil is easily absorbed by the skin din. Both oils are great for the skin and for the hair. Rosehip oil is great para sa mga scars, stretch marks. Jojoba naman is great for the hair, skin, and nails. Another oil that you can use is Moroccan argan oil. So, ito actually yung pinamigay natin during last Sunday session. Everybody received a bottle of this. Argan oil is really great for your skin, again, for your hair. It's easily absorbed by the skin. And the pure argan oil has to be kept in a glass bottle. So, this one is from Organic Associates. Everybody in my workshop, everybody who attended my workshop last Saturday had this. If you are dealing with pure Moroccan argan oil, dapat nasa glass container siya. Kasi kundi, it's gonna eat up some of the plastic particles in time. So, if you're gonna choose your argan oil, dapat yun nasa glass container. By the way, if you are attending my workshop on April 28th, the one na may yoga, you will still have a bottle of this. And if you have friends who are interested, just invite them to come. Another common oil is yung fractionated coconut oil. Yan. So, the fractionated coconut oil, ang difference niya with your VCO is that it's more processed, therefore, yung mga parang fatty chains and all that niya, mas na-process, parang tinanggal yung ibang, some of those fat-soluble chains. Kaya naging fractionated. Kaya siya fractionated kasi part of it lang yun nandyan. Therefore, it's more processed, mas stable yung shelf life niya, tsaka mas nabawasan na rin yung nutritional properties niya compared to your VCO. How about almond oil lang? Yes, it's okay. It's okay to use your almond oil. It's okay actually to use any carrier oil, but just read the label properly. It has to be pure. Kasi I've seen other oils, for example, when I check the supermarket, I see na parang merong canola oil plus sunflower oil. So you don't really want that. Mas gusto mo yung dapat pure. Dapat nakasulat siyang pure. I've seen other brands naman sa, like in your grocery, there would be grapeseed oil, there would be sunflower oil. Ano pa ba nakita ko? There would be, I think yun lang. At saka VCO. Yun lang yung nakikita ko sa grocery. May grapeseed, may sunflower, may VCO. Grapeseed is okay. It's actually light in texture. It's also light in color. It's very light, easily absorbed by the skin. The problem with grapeseed oil is that it easily goes rancid. Mas mabilis siyang masira. So, like your essential oils, ang kalaban ng carrier oil mo is heat and the sunlight. So, there are carrier oils na okay lang nasa shelf. Pero there are carrier oils na dapat mong ilagay sa ref. And your grapeseed oil is one of those. Yung grapeseed oil ko parating nasa ref para hindi siya masyadong mabilis masira. Yan, Organic Associates, if you want, you can order from me. Para I can hook you up with if you want some of those stocks. Okay, if you have any other questions, just shoot them through the comments. What brand of VCO I'm using? I am using ProSource. This is very accessible in your supermarket. Any brand is okay. I've seen other brands. Hindi ko lang binibili yung SM Bonus. I don't know if anybody else is patronizing SM Bonus, but I don't really like SM Bonus. So, I use the other local brand. Okay naman siya. Ayan. Normally, adult people don't really like using this kasi ayaw nila yung amoy. So, oh, by the way, your carrier oils have different levels of comedogenic parang level. They have different degrees of, being easily absorbed by the skin. Pag sinabi mong comedogenic, mas nagka-clog siya ng pores. So, meron akong chart where you can see which oil has what comedogenic level. I have posted it on Oilific Life, but I will post it again so everybody can see it. And I will post it on Happy Oiler PH so everybody can see. And sadly, VCO has one of the highest comedogenic level. Meaning, nakaka-clog siya ng pores. Meaning, don't really use this, please, on your face kasi magkaka-pimples kayo. The ones that are safe for your face are rosehip and jojoba. Sweet almond is also okay. I've seen fractionated coconut oil is okay, but your regular VCO is not. Kasi nga mas processed yung FCO, yung fractionated coconut oil. Therefore, your FCO is safer to be used on your face than your VCO. Okay? Last Sunday, we also had stocks of aloe vera oil. And nung tinanong sa akin ng mga attendees, hindi pa kasi ako ganun ka-familiar with that. So, I did a little research and I've read that aloe vera oil. Okay, for kids 1-year-old, what's the best oil? I would recommend sweet almond oil. Kasi sweet almond oil is really great even for babies to adults, great for sensitive skin, very light, easily absorbed by the skin. So, kung nagtatanong yung mga people sa akin kung ano pinaka-okay, for beginners, if you want to buy just one bottle and use that, sweet almond oil. Then you can just expand to other carrier oils depending on for example, the roller that you would normally use. For example, mas gusto mong gumawa ng maraming varicose vein serum, then you go for castor oil. But sweet almond oil is a great basic carrier oil. Okay. Would like to learn about applying oils and diffusing for young toddlers and babies. How long should I diffuse? We'll tackle that later. Right now, I'm still talking about carrier oils and making roller blends. How about cocoa plus VCO? Yeah, by the way, sunflower oils are okay. Sunflower seed oils are great. For pregnant women, you can use any oil depending on the purpose that you would want to, depending on the intended purpose of the blend that you are making. So, kung gusto mo para sa stretch marks, like I've said earlier, you can use your argan oil because it's really great. Yan. Your argan oil is really great for your skin, for your expanding skin, para ma-prevent mo yung appearance of stretch marks. Rosehip oil is also amazing, and jojoba oil. Yan. So, those are the 3 oils great for pregnant women. I think wala namang bawal sa lactating women. Wala namang bawal na carrier oil for lactating women, pero meron mga bawal na essential oil for breastfeeding women. So, for the list of bawal na essential oil for pregnant and lactating women, I will share it on Happy Oiler PH. All the documentations, all the infographic that you requested tonight, I will put it on Happy Oiler, okay? Wait, sulat ko lang. Okay. Regarding aloe vera, okay, going back to aloe vera oil, as I was saying, nung Sunday, we had an available aloe vera oil from Cedar Alley Enterprise. They provided us with aloe vera oil, and at that time, hindi ko pa siya ganun kalam. So, I did a little research and found out that aloe vera is actually very good for people who are suffering from psoriasis or yung mga merong super dry skin, because aloe vera is really moisturizing. Kaya, it's great if you want to make, for example, serums para sa mga merong skin asthma, psoriasis, or any skin problems. Yun yung use ng aloe vera oil. Okay, another question from Kate regarding aloe vera gel. Okay lang ba yung may 92%? Or, okay, it's okay for you to get 92%. Parang alcohol lang yan. It's okay, you get 70%. Pero parang if you're gonna make, for example, soap or any cosmetics, it's highly advisable that you get 99 proof or 99%. So, ganun din sa ginawa natin. Like last Sunday, Dee mentioned na she used 99% aloe vera gel, which she got from the Face Shop. So, I know there are a lot of aloe vera gels in the market right now. Meron sa Mumuso, meron sa kung saan-saan pa. I would say don't get those that are from Mumuso and all those, yung mga parang fake Korean. I just read an article na yung mga Mumuso, ang dami nila, Mumuso, Miniso, and whatever those brands are actually Chinese brands, and parang mga pirated sila. So, I would recommend that you'd rather get it from the Face Shop, parang sinabi ni Dee, kasi yun yung 99%. Also, meron din ako nakitang mga comments na some people are getting allergic reactions from aloe vera gel. So, you have to be very careful with that. Hello, hi! So, we've got more new people coming in through Instagram. Yes, extra virgin VCO is okay. In fact, cold pressed oils are the best kasi nga hindi sila exposed sa heat. So, mas intact yung nutritional value niya. Okay, where can you get your sweet almond oil? You can get from Cedar Alley Enterprise. Just search them on Facebook. Nandun sila. It's very affordable. Have you tried yung oils ng berries? No, I haven't tried berries. Hindi ko rin alam kung saan sila meron. Hi, Daph! Okay, is it safe to diffuse kids scent EO to 9? Wait. Okay. So, right now, we are still at, the topic is still at dilution and making your, nasa carrier oil pa lang tayo. So, nasa dilution part pa lang tayo ng essential oils. So, actually, Daph, you asked about the safe diffusion, okay, oils and the dilution rate. It's actually safe for you to use your essential oils even sa mga babies. But make sure to use yung mga scents na only safe for babies, and limit it to a very, very short time. In fact, if you're going to use your essential oils to your babies, I would suggest parang yung rollers na lang. Especially if parang younger than 1 year old, I would not advise na i-diffuse siya. Kasi mas potent pag dinidifuse siya kaysa sa pag ni-roller blend. Kasi pag ni-roller blend mo, hinalo mo na siya sa carrier oil. Therefore, it's more diluted. Rather than pag ginamit mo yung diffuser, it's just, your diffuser is just spreading your oil in nanoparticles and spreading it in the air that you and your child are breathing. So, medyo mas matapang. So, kung ako, especially with for example, with my sister who was pregnant, hindi ko siya pinahawak ng oils talaga. As in, this month lang, she's about to give birth. Ganun ako strict sa kanya. And kahit sa baby niya, I tell her na wag masyadong mag-diffuse. My nephew is already 2-year-old, or magti-3 na yata siya. But I'm very strict with that. So, for your question, since the child is only 7 months old, wag na lang muna. Yes. So, for roller blend naman, we actually have a dilution chart available for everyone to refer to. I will post it on Happy Oiler PH later. And you can save that image in your phone. I also have that in my phone, and I also refer to that. Okay, yan yung common question sa akin. Once you get your oils, I want to make my roller blend. How can I make it appropriate for my child? Especially if I see so many recipes on the internet na ang dami-daming drops na kailangan. Okay, hi Mitch! Do you have a summary of carrier oils and where is the best or safe to use? I just mentioned them, so I think that's why I am on Facebook Live para ma-replay nyo siya later. So you can just refer to this maybe tomorrow. I have a chart of my carrier oil kung ano yung comedogenic level nila. So with that, you can refer to that kung ano yung gusto mong gamitin. And I think you would have to research per oil kung ano yung benefits niya para it would complement the purpose that you would want with your roller blend. Okay, no? Okay, thanks, Daph. Okay, so regarding your roller blend for your child, and my advice is, if you, teka, I'm getting lang my, okay. I have all my props here. Wait. So this is one of my essential oil kits. I actually have 3 now. Okay. When I started oiling, one of my hobbies has been checking out Pinterest and checking out for recipes. Kasi diba, we want to enrich ourselves and learn more recipes. So I'm sure it's one of your hobbies too. Kung hindi pa, soon it will be. Which has faster effect, diffusion or topical? Okay. I would say kapag if it concerns for anything that's physical, for example, muscle aches, or yung parang muscle sores, or basta anything na physical, you go for topical application. Pag anything na emotional, for example, depression, nade-depress ka, you feel sad, you need something for your emotions, go for diffusion. Yun yung parang basic guideline, okay? So, going back to our topic, how about making roller blends for your child? If you go to Pinterest, you would see so many information, or even if you Google lang, you'd see so many recipes available online, and you would see na yung mga recipe, it's really, to me, it's really ridiculous. Kasi, may mga recipe na kasulat, you should put 10 drops of essential oil A, 10 drops of essential oil B, 10 drops of essential oil C in a 10 ml roller bottle. That's a total of 30 drops in a 10 ml. And to be honest, that's really, really too much. Later on, I will provide either through Oilific or through Happy Oiler on Instagram, Happy Oiler PH on Instagram, and I will post there the dilution chart that you can save on your phones and refer to that every time you have to do your roller blend. Now, if you see all those recipes na sobrang daming essential oil, imagine mo 30 drops of essential oil in a 10 ml. That's really too much because your 10 ml is what? It's like this. Ganito lang kalaki ang 10 ml. Tapos 30 drops. Siguro mga kalahati essential oil na. And as I've mentioned earlier, you don't really need much to get your desired effect when you're using your essential oils. Konti lang ang kailangan mo. In fact, for adults, the recommended percentage of your dilution is 3 to 5%. And 5% is like what? Maximum yata 20 drops? I mean, in my roller blends, for myself, the maximum oil drops that I've put is a total of 20 drops. Halo-halo na ibang-ibang oil yun. So, 20 drops. And I don't really go over that. So, hindi ko memorize yung chart, but I will share it through Happy Oiler or sa Oilific Life, and then you can save that and refer to that every time. Now, whenever you see all those recipes on Pinterest or on Google na parang sobrang dami, what I suggest for you to do is make your own master blend. So, what is a master blend? A master blend is where you put all your essential oil yung nasa recipe. Instead of i-drop nyo siya agad sa roller bottle, lagay nyo muna siya sa isang spare bottle. This is just a regular essential oil bottle that you can buy from Shopee. This is about 25 pesos each. And it's very helpful. For example, ito. I made my own money magnet blend. And the money magnet kasi comprises of what? 12 different oils. So, kung ilalagay mo siya sa isang 10 ml, 12 drops, ilang percent dilution rate na yun? That's about maybe 10 na. Medyo malaki na. And your dilution percentage always refers to the age ng paggagamitan. For your babies, less than 1 year old, I think it's only 0.5. 0.5 or 1%. And when you say 1%, that is like what? One drop lang. Sometimes less than 1 drop lang. So how can you make a recipe na, for example, for cough and cold, for example. Cough and cold, you would need lemon and thieves and, for example, RC. How can you mix 3 oils na kailangan 1 drop lang sa isang 5 ml or 10 ml? Ito yung solution. You make your own master blend. Even my sister, I gave her a couple of spare essential oil bottles where you can put your master blend, and from here, you put either 1 drop lang to your 10 ml. And that's how you make your roller blend for kids. Okay. Okay? Ayan. So, if you have any questions, just shoot them through the comments. Hi, Jenny! Ayan. So, that's how you make your rollers for kids. Next is... Tapos na tayo sa rollers. Any other questions? We will be moving to diffusion. Wala na? Okay, so, next topic is diffusion. Your essential oils normally has 2 applications, either topical or inhalation. And the other one, actually marami naman siyang ways of using it. You can use steam, you can use diffusion, you can use for topical, marami naman. And some other people, they also do ingestion, but I will tackle that later on. So now we are in the second topic, diffusion naman. People have asked me what's the optimal time diffusing their oils. I know with Young Living, yung basic na diffuser is dew drop diffuser, and that runs for 4 hours straight, right? Wala siyang setting na intermittent, wala siyang setting na parang auto timer. So I never really liked the dew drop diffuser. And if you've seen my videos, I'm sure everybody in my workshop last Sunday, they knew na I really like waterless diffuser. In fact, all the diffusers that I own currently are all waterless. Okay. Andiyan pa ba kayo? Walang sumasagot. Can you do something like put a comment or react? Because the comments are not moving. Is everybody still there? Okay. There you go. Hi, Kat. So, if you've seen my videos, you know that I own a lot of waterless diffusers. Kasi, hey, ayan. Kasi, thank you, Precious. Kasi, I prefer talaga waterless over your regular, hi, Nora, over your regular water diffuser. If you own a Young Living PSK, I'm sure you are using your U-Dot diffuser or, you know, some other diffusers na lahat may, you have to put water first before you put your essential oil. That's fine too. That's the most basic diffuser anyone could have. But I prefer using waterless kasi it's less mess and it's more convenient for me kasi ipapasok mo lang yung bote ng essential oils. Like for this one is the Aroma diffuser that I gave for raffle last Sunday. By the way, I will also be giving away 1 unit of this. This is about 3,599 pesos. And I will be giving away 1 unit for everyone who's going to attend sa Aroma Yoga Workshop. So, lahat na mag-attend, may raffle, and 1 winner will get to bring this home. Where to get waterless diffuser? There are a lot. I will show you my waterless diffuser. Nandito sila. Wait. So, this one is from Aroma. And I really like waterless diffuser. I prefer waterless diffusers over yung regular diffuser kasi less mesh siya. With this one, you just have to screw in your essential oil bottle here. Tapos, you can run it na. Hindi mo na kailangan ihalo sa water. Now, if you're gonna ask me, paano kung magde-diffuse ako ng maraming oil, parang combination of oils, then you have to have your master blend again. Ipapasok mo siya sa bottle, spare bottle, and then just screw it in. What I like about this diffuser over your regular dewdrop diffuser is that itong diffuser na to, meron na siyang intermittent setting and meron na siyang timer. I know yung dewdrop wala. It just goes straight na 4 hours, nagra-run, wala siyang intermittent setting. And in fact, the recommended diffusing settings of your diffuser, should be intermittent, meaning a couple of seconds running, a couple of seconds na off, a couple of seconds running, a couple of seconds na off. Okay? And the optimal time that you should diffuse in a day, in a session, for example, is just 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30. Why? Kasi when you read, for example, info or books online, your essential oils, upon inhalation, reaches your, diba, it goes to your nose, olfactory nerve, it goes to your brain in, I think, 2 to 5 seconds. And then, if topical naman, the effect goes to your bloodstream in about 5 minutes. And then, in 20 minutes or 22 minutes, it goes na to every single cell of your body. Imagine that. The effects of your essential oil, the healing properties of your essential oil, given that it's pure, goes straight to every cell in your body in just 22 minutes. Kaya, yung optimal time of you diffusing your essential oils in a session, for example, is only 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, it's enough na. It's more than enough kasi na-appreciate na ng body mo yung effect ng essential oil mo. I would tell my members na if may nilalabanan kang sakit, for example, the household, may cold lahat or may ubo lahat, then you can run it for about an hour kasi may nilalabanan kayong sakit. But, kunyari, regular lang na gusto mo lang makatulog or regular lang na you just want to be energized or perked up in the morning, 30 minutes is fine. That's why I really love this kasi meron na siyang setting na 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. And then, may setting siya kung low mist or high mist. And then, this is automatically intermittent na. So, nag-on siya, nag-off siya. Another diffuser that I like, this is actually my first diffuser. This is Eden's Garden Waterless Diffuser, Terralux Diffuser. Ito naman, meron siyang settings na kung ilang seconds na ka-on, ilang seconds na ka-off, and ilan yung running time. Yan. So, this is about $80, I think. And almost same lang. Pero ito, you have to import it and pay tax. This one is readily available here. This is available in Lazada. This is the Aroma Waterless Diffuser. I like this because it's compact. It's very portable. Pwede siyang pang out of town. You can run this even without the cord. Chino-charge ko lang siya ngayon so I can use it tonight. Ayan. So, meron siyang rechargeable battery. This one is not cordless. So, kailangan meron siyang power source before it can run. Another diffuser that I've been really enjoying lately is the Organic Aromas Diffuser. This is about $95. What I like about this is that, compared sa dalawa, mas intense yung amoy nito. So, depende sa'yo. If you like your diffusers na mas malakas yung amoy, or carry lang kung hindi mo siya masyadong naamoy. Kasi, sorry. Kasi, yung Eden's Garden, hindi mo siya, very faint yung amoy. To be honest, very faint. So, if you're fine with that, then go for Eden's Garden. But I know some people, they like na parang naaamoy ka agad. You can go for this or you can go for this. This one, what I like about organic aroma diffuser is that hindi mo na kailangan ng oil na screw. Kasi for the two, for Eden's Garden and for Zel Aroma, you have to screw in your essential oil bottle. This one, you just drop it here. Parang regular water diffuser. So, the drop mo lang oil dito, mapupunta siya sa gitna, and there's a filament there na parang inaakyat niya yung oil into a mist. And the smell is very concentrated. You can smell it in the first seconds of running it. Also, this has intermittent setting na, but wala siyang timer. So, this just goes on when it's on. Yun lang ang downside nito. Okay? Didn't know there was a water. Yeah, kasi pag sa Young Living, they don't really promote yung waterless diffuser. But Young Living has a waterless diffuser. I think Young Living is actually late in the game sa mga waterless diffuser. Kasi when I started trying to get to know more about oils, which was last June, na-discover ko na tong Eden's Garden Theralux. And Plant Therapy already has their own waterless diffuser. Pero si Young Living wala pa. And then lately, naglabas na si Young Living, the pyramid yung itsura kay Young Living eh. But they're not really promoting that. I don't know why. Ano pong best recipe sa cuts ng baby? Nagalusan, nadapa. Okay, for cuts or sugat, lavender is really great. In fact, di ba lavender has been, na-discover siya ng isang chemist kasi nagkaroon siya ng parang industrial accident na buhusan ng chemical yung kamay niya. And then, binabad daw niya yung kamay niya sa pure lavender oil and the wound healed faster than normal and it didn't leave any mark. So, parang walang nangyari. So, for your kid, you can use your lavender oil, add a little frankincense, and then use carrier oil, for example, sweet almond oil or rosehip oil para maganda sa skin. Make sure it's in 1% dilution kasi sabi mo, baby pa lang. Either how young yan, for sure it's gonna be 1% or less, so you only need a drop. So, make sure to put your oil combination in a master blend before you putting it in a roller bottle. Okay? Also, lavender oil is one of the safest oils that you can use. It's safe for kids, pregnant women, breastfeeding women. It's safe for adults. It's safe for dogs and your cats too. If you have cats at home, maraming oils bawal sa cats. Like me, I have 18 cats, and maraming bawal talaga sa bahay ko. I started with my oils with a personal diffuser kasi ayaw ko siyang maamoy ng cat ko. And I even had to go out of the house if I want to diffuse kasi bawal sa cats all citrus oils, bawal sa cats yung peppermint oil. And at that time, I was dealing with my allergic rhinitis, so I've been using peppermint, lemon, and lavender. Peppermint, lemon, lavender, yan yung combo mo for allergic rhinitis because I know a lot of people are suffering from that too. So take note of that. Equal parts lang. So 2 drops, 2 drops, 2 drops in a 10 ml bottle. Yan. If you're diffusing, same recipe, maybe 3 drops of each, and then diffuse it in your 100 ml diffuser. Okay, if you have water and oil left in the diffuser, how long can you leave it there and reuse before throwing it out? If you have your Young Living diffuser, yung dew drop, I think you can only run it parang one night na 4 hours plus bitin sa second night. So, I'm not sure how long you diffuse and what kind of diffuser that you're using. Normally, you have to finish it in maybe 3 to 4 days. Just to make sure na hindi na siya nalagyan ng alikabok or what. And then, if you're gonna change your oil na may diffuser, you can just put it in a separate glass jar, tapos saraduin nyo, and then you can use your diffuser for other scent. Okay, question from Jack. Was effective if I use the waterless diffuser? Since oil lang talaga known. No, not really. Remember, your oils and your waters don't really mix. Hindi naghahalo yung oil and water. Your waterless diffuser just uses the water to help spread the oil particles in the air. So, in a way, hindi niya nadadilute yung oil mo talaga. Hinahelp lang niya para mas ma-carry yung oil particles in the air. Meron din nagtatanong if the waterless diffuser is mas magastos. No, not at all, because you are, normally yung mga waterless diffuser, meron siyang timer, right? So, you're just gonna set it, kunyari sa, for example, 1 hour running time, 5 minutes, 5 seconds turn on, 10 seconds turn off. It's actually very tipid. Like this one, you can set how many seconds you can run it on and off, and then how many minutes yung running time. You only diffuse the oils that you need. And I told you, in a session, kailangan mo lang is 30 minutes. So, it's actually very tipid. And I realized na if you're using your water diffuser, mas magastos siya kasi you're putting in there, for example, 2 drops each. Tapos, hindi mo naman magagamit lahat. And for a certain point, yung waterless diffuser mo would have an auto shut off pag mababa na yung water, right? So, meron mga oils na may iwan doon. So, there are oils na matatapon mo inevitably with your water diffuser. But if you're using a waterless diffuser, you just diffuse whatever you need. And whatever that's, left in your bottle is still in your bottle. Wala kang tatapunin. So, to answer your question, hindi siya mas mabilis. Same lang yung effect, pero parang mas tipid yung waterless diffuser. For allergic rhinitis, where do you roll it? Is it correct behind? Yeah. So, why do you roll it behind the ears and down your jawline? Kasi ito yung parang lymphatic drainage system natin. Kapag mayroong cough, cold, ganyan, or any sakit, I also ask my members to roll it here. Kasi, do you notice na parang pag may sakit ka, sometimes sumasakit yung dito mo? Kasi affected yung lymphatic drainage mo, yung lymphatic system mo. So, I also ask them to put here, aside from putting sa feet, sa chest, sa back. So, for your roller blends, and what are the points or what are the body parts where you should put them? To be honest, I'm not really in that level of parang memorize na yung VitaFlex points. Even if I do my EO 101 with my members, I always tell them, wala pa ako sa level na yun. Hindi ko pa memorize which point sa pa ako is for what purpose. But if you would want to learn that, by all means, you can. Matrabaho lang. So, my basic rule is, where do you apply it? My basic rule is, apply it to your affected area. For example, pag muscle sores, kung saan yung masakit, talagay nyo doon. Kapag mga sakit, I put it sa lymphatic drainage. So, kasama yung allergic rhinitis, kasama yung cough and cold. Kapag migraine, definitely sa ulo kasi nga affected area. Kapag anything about emotional, kunyari, depression or stress, I normally ask them to put sa pulse points. So, you can put that sa my wrist, dito, dito. Any pulse points kasi your pulse, the heat of your body helps parang dissipate the scent para maamoy mo siya. Tapos, for PCOS naman, if you want to make your own PCOS blend, yan, saan na yun? Hindi ko dala. Anyway, my PCOS blend actually has... People have been asking me about PCOS kasi this is actually my sole reason for being a member ng Young Living. Yan. So, this is the Progescent Serum. And I've mentioned this during my workshop last Sunday. This is my sole reason in being a member of Young Living kasi gusto kong itry yung Progescents nila. And this has been really helpful for me. I used to put a rollerball fitment here, kaya lang gumawa na lang ako ng blend. If you want to know my PCOS blend, you just need 10 drops of Progescents and 10 drops of Clary Sage. Put it in a 10 ml bottle and add your carrier oil. That's my PCOS blend. Where do I apply it? Apply it sa inner thigh. I just draw 2 little stars on each thigh every night. And kung ayaw mo doon, you can also put it sa right ankle. Right inner and outer ankle kasi yun yung parang VitaFlex point of the female reproductive system. Ilang hours effective sa car vent diffuser? Kahit saan ka mag-diffuse, the maximum time that you should diffuse is only 30 minutes. So, kahit sa car, kahit nasa bahay, kahit personal diffuser yan, the maximum time, in fact, yung mga personal diffusers, I know meron silang 1-minute timer. So, like ako, when I was using my personal diffuser and I was having my allergic rhinitis, after one shot, one diffusing time, I'm fine na. So, as long as nawala na yung mga symptoms, you can stop diffusing na. If you have water and oil left in the diffuser, how long can you leave it there and use before throwing it out? I would say 3 to 4 days, you have to replace it. Ilang hours effective yung car? Okay. If you have any questions sa Facebook Live, just shoot it through the comments. What are the blends for allergic rhinitis? It's lemon, lavender, and peppermint. if you're gonna use it sa bata, please switch your peppermint to spearmint. Yan, ito I think most other young living people hindi nasasabi sa kanila. And I do this to my members. If I have members na merong kids below 3-year-old, I switch their peppermint to spearmint for free. Kasi it's part of the service that I want to give them. For kids, you can't. Bawal gamitin yung peppermint, bawal gamitin yung eucalyptus. Bawal. Below kids ages 3 and below or 6 and below. There are studies nagsabi 6 and below, there are documentations nagsasabi 3 and below. So, to be safe, kung gusto mo, below 6, huwag mo munang paggamit ng peppermint, you can switch it to spearmint and use the same recipe. What's the difference between YL Vitality and ordinary YL? To be honest, there's no difference in what's inside it. Yung loob niya is exactly the same. Young Living only made the Vitality line, the one with predominantly white label. Meron ba akong Vitality? I don't really use Vitality. Sorry, wala akong Vitality. Lahat na nandito ako regular ones. But the other line ng YL, yung may predominantly white, that's the Vitality line. And that was only made to comply with FDA regulations na if you want to ingest something, meron mga details na nakalagay sa label. So if you're gonna ask me what's inside, parehong-pareho lang. What's in your lavender Vitality is just the same as what's in your lavender na regularly packed. It's just FDA compliance, kaya nila ginawa yung Vitality line. Okay? Okay. So tapos na mga questions. I've answered optimal time, different types of diffuser, and you only diffuse when needed. So, kunyari may sakit, pag magaling na, wag na kayo mag-diffuse. Also, it's great that you take diffusing or EO breaks. For example, if you have been diffusing for 1 week consecutively, make sure that to leave yourself maybe 2 or 3 days na wag naman kayo mag-diffuse and take breaks in between. Kasi, these oils, we can also get immune with them. Kaya, kunyari, after, magaling na kayo sa sakit nyo, so take time off naman, huwag na kayo mag-diffuse. For example, you've been diffusing overnight, make sure during the day, buksan nyo yung bintana, just to switch the air out. Especially if meron kayong pets inside. I'm not sure if you've read this, pero meron naging issue na namatay yung cat dahil yung owner has been diffusing essential oils incessantly every night. So, namatay yung cat niya na hindi niya alam na toxic pala for cats yung peppermint or whatever that she has been diffusing. So, yun lang. Same goes to young people, yung mga babies. They are more sensitive sa essential oils. Kaya if, as much as possible, don't diffuse if meron kayong bata below 1-year-old. And then limit it if you have 1 and up. And make sure if you diffuse every night, pag nag-diffuse ka sa nagabi ng 4 hours, for example, pinatakbo mo yung dewdrop mo overnight, make sure to open your windows just to have a switch of air. Ayan. Okay. Why is it bawal peppermint and yucca for kids? There's a study for that. I can share it sa Oilific or I can tag you sa Oilific. I think I've posted about that already. I'm not sure. But there's a study. Why bawal sa kids yung peppermint and yucca? Kasi it affects their respiratory system. Some of them parang nahihirapan huminga if exposed sa peppermint and yucca. Okay. Is it really safe to ingest EO? Wait, we will get to that later on. What is the most affordable brand of EO? Okay. Right now, the most affordable brand that I trust is Zelaroma. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but here's how it looks like. If you've been to my workshop last Sunday, namigay ako ng Zelaroma oils. And I am giving away some of these oils tonight. Why I trust this brand is because meron siyang GCMS testing. Other brands that you can trust is Eden's Garden, Plant Therapy, Now is from UK. You can also trust Tisserand. You can also trust Oracasha from Healthy Options. Yan. Oracasha. Some of their oils are really cheap. Some of their oils are a little expensive. Wait. I'll show you. This is Eden's Garden. And this is now, wala yata akong plant therapy ngayon. It's in my other container. You can also get Casa de Lorenzo. This is also a local brand. So their essential oils are also pure. Okay. Okay, so let's go to ingestion. I am aware that ingestion is something that Young Living has been promoting. Ayan. Thank you for answering that, Kay. So, the mental content of your peppermint and your yucca actually slows down the respiratory function of your kids. So, nahihirapan silang huminga pag naamoy nila yung peppermint and yucca. Especially for very young children, infant, they can't really communicate, so it's a little dangerous. Okay, so let's go to this topic, this hot topic na ingestion. I know if you're from Young Living, this is one of their selling point. Kapag meron kang friend na nag-Young Living and who's trying to invite you to buy a kit, ito yung selling point nila, na napanood nila kay Judy Ann. Ito yung iniinom ni Juday, kaya siya pumayat. It really frustrates me every time somebody tells me that. Kasi, not everything that you see on television or online dapat ginagaya mo, especially if it's not backed by, for example, a study or science. I know, I am aware that most people have been saying na yung Vitality line is safe to ingest and all that, but I just want to remind everyone to go back to basics. I know we've studied this in elementary, na oils and water don't mix, so why should you ingest your oils? Na i-drop mo lang sa water tapos iinumin mo siya. And I would, every time a person would tell me that, and we'd get into an argument na pwedeng i-ingest your oils, I would just tell her, it's easy, okay. You get your lemon essential oil, you get your Young Living lemon oil, put a drop of Young Living lemon, kahit Vitality pa yan, or kahit hindi. Just put a drop sa ordinary styro container, and then leave it overnight. And then check on it tomorrow. You would see butas na yung styro mo. If you put other experiments nga, when you put your drop of oil, patungan mo ng 25 cents, pagbalikan mo siya bukas, nasa ilalim na yung 25 cents mo. Butas na yung styro mo. So, imagine what your essential oil, your citrus essential oil can do inside your body, in your organs, in your, for example, trachea, larynx, down to your stomach. Diba? If nilagay mo siya sa glass of water, sa cup of water, your oil will just be floating on top of the water. Pag ininom mo siya, the oil will just, magko-contact siya sa internal organs mo, down to your stomach. Ang huling tama niyan, ulcer. Okay? So, if you're gonna ask me, is it okay to ingest oils? No, I never, and I don't promote ingestion. I never have supported that. And that's what's different with Oilific Life compared to other Young Living groups here in the Philippines. And since ito talaga yung pinopromote namin, this is what we're educating people. Say no to ingestion. And I've seen new comments from other Young Living Philippines group na parang sinasabi nila na, no, you can do whatever that you're comfortable with. And that's a little shady. Kasi you are using ingestion as your main form of selling point, tapos sasabihin mo na you just let them do what they're comfortable at. Pero tinuturo mo na dapat i-ingest. So, okay. Wait. Okay, so, di ba? Sinasabi nila pwedeng ingest, but please don't, kasi nga it's not safe. And if people are saying na do what you're comfortable with, I think it's our responsibility. If we know na hindi dapat, it's our responsibility to tell them na don't do it. If ever you really want to ingest your oils, if ever na gusto nyo talagang itry yun, I would say na instead of dropping your oil straight from the bottle to your glass, you get a spoonful of honey, you drop your oil sa honey muna, bago nyo siya ihahalo sa tubig. Okay? Hey guys, welcome back sa Instagram kasi parang naputol siya. So, just keep coming back. As I was saying, kung gusto niyo talagang i-try yung ginagawa ni Jirbie sa video niya para pumayat siya, I would suggest na get your lemon essential oil, put it sa isang 1 tablespoonful of honey, because your honey is a great dispersing agent to help your oil mix with your water bago mo siya ihalo sa water bago mo inumin. Another workaround if you want to ingest your oils is that use a capsule, yung vegetable capsule na binibenta ng Young Living. Put a drop of your essential oil and then fill it with carrier oil bago mo siya i-take in your body para mas diluted siya, para hindi tatama yung pure essential oil to your internal organs. Agree with you, I ingested thieves. Please don't ingest any essential oil na, please. Kahit sabihin ng enroller nyo na pwede, please tell them na panood nyo na sinabi kong hindi pwede. Kasi hindi talaga pwede. When you try to do your own research na hindi taga Young Living, you would see naman na it's backed by science. There are actually reports na people have been meron mga internal complications because of taking in essential oils over a period of time. So, I'm not sure why Young Living and doTERRA has been promoting ingestion, pero it's not really advisable. And I feel that it's our responsibility to tell the people about it. Because there have been so many misinformation about ingestion lately. Ngayon na nag-uuso na yung essential oil, especially when they have seen the video of Jirbie. Every workshop, every one-on-one that I do with my member, yun yung sinasabi nila sa akin na panood daw nila sa artista. Okay? So, now that is done. Any questions about ingestion, please shoot them through the comments. Now, I'll answer them. Iba yung ingestion sa hinahalo sa food for baking, okay? Na-hack yata yung pro-ingest. Oo nga, biglang nawala yung IG ko. I just turned it on now. So, ayun. If you want to incorporate essential oils in cooking and baking, it's fine kasi hinahalo mo siya in another ingredient before taking it in your body. So, that's fine. But when you're gonna tell me na from essential oil bottle to your glass of water to your body, it's a no-no. Okay? If you want to do that, use a good dispersing agent. Honey is a good dispersing agent. When you say dispersing agent, it helps your water, it helps your oil bind with your water. So, use honey, use other carrier oil. Yan. VCO is great. Pwede siya pag, kanyari, ipapasok mo siya sa capsule before ingesting. VCO, you can use this. Also, I recently read about oil pulling. I'm not sure if anybody has tried oil pulling. I've tried it, pero wala pang essential oil. Kanina lang, nabasa ko, na-discover ko na you can also do oil pulling with your essential oil. So, when you say oil pulling, it's actually an age-old technique where you can detoxify your body by, I think, 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of VCO. You take in 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of VCO every morning, first thing in the morning. Tapos, isi-swish mo lang siya in your mouth for about 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes or as long as kaya mo. Kasi normally, pag first time, after ilang seconds lang, magduduwal ka na. So, you try to swish your VCO in your mouth for as long as you can. And then, after some time, yung clear na VCO, magiging white siya kasi sa kakaswish mo, sa kakano. And that substance, you have to spit it out. Bawal mo siyang lulukin. Kasi actually, the process of oil pulling or yung pag-swish ng VCO in your mouth helps pull in all the toxins from your entire body. Nasasama siya dun sa VCO na nasa mouth mo. Kaya dapat idura mo siya. Idura mo siya sa trash bin. Huwag sa sink. Kasi pag sa sink, magka-clog yung drainage mo in time. So, I recently read, and oil pulling is actually beneficial for you to detoxify, it's great for your gum health, for your teeth, and it also whitens your teeth. So, nauso yata yung parang meron na uso sa States na nakasachet na VCO. But with us in the Philippines, you can just buy your VCO. This is what? 250 ml. This is only 200 pesos. It's very cheap. get a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, do it first thing in the morning, swish it in your mouth for as long as you can, tapos idura mo sa trash bin. And then, nabasa ko, you can actually add in thieves or add in clove sa tablespoon of your VCO before you put it in your mouth and swish it. So, in that case, it's actually safe kasi naka-dilute na siya sa carrier oil. Pero, if you're gonna tell me from your thieves bottle, diretso to your mouth, I wouldn't recommend it. I really won't. Okay? Yes, hindi talaga pwede i-ingest. I'm sure your friends, YL friends have suggested that. But please don't. Okay, so if you want to try oil pulling, it's also beneficial. The oils that they normally use for oil pulling is clove kasi great siya for gum health. And then thieves kasi may clove doon sa thieves. Zelaroma has a bottle of clove. Yan. So part siya ng kit. Ito yung clove. You can use this for oil pulling. It helps whiten your teeth and all the other. It helps remove bad breath. Kung merong bad breath, yan. Pa-oil pull nyo, makakatulong. Okay. Next is, may nagtanong din about the oils for hormonal imbalance. Wait, so my question, hi, where else do you use DJs aside from tummy troubles? Actually, it's primarily used for tummy trouble. It's primarily used for tummy trouble. And when I do my EO one-on-one, yun din sinasabi ko. If, for example, may empacho, may diarrhea, anything na masakit sa tiyan, get your DJs because it has ginger. So it helps. Do you have any technique how to fit the roller head with the bottle easily? What do you mean? Yung roller ball fitment ba? Yung aroma glide fitment? Is that what you are saying? Or your regular roller bottle na ganito? Yung regular ba or yung aroma glide fitment? Wait, I have my aroma glide here. Okay. Meron din palang nagtanong na is it okay to use metal rollers or plastic rollers? Ayun, dito pa na siya. Okay, so right now I have 2 rollers. I have 1 metal and I have 1 plastic. Somebody asked me, is it okay to use plastic? Yes. Why would you rather use metal kung nakakain ng EO yung plastic in time? To be honest, it's safe to use it na kahit plastic kasi nakadilute na naman yung essential oil mo sa carrier oil in your roller bottle. So it's okay to use plastic rollers. Kaya lang, if you're gonna be using citrus oils, it would be great kung gamitin mo metal kasi yung citrus oils yung mas corrode, mas nakakakain ng plastic components. In fact, when you keep your lemon bottle for a long time, meron mga chance na nasisira yung cap, nabubuta siya, kasi sa katagalan, yung lemon essential oil, yung fumes niya or whatever, nakakain yung cap, so in time nabubutas to, nasisira yung white, yung young living na cap. Kaya, if your blend has citrus oils, what are citrus oils? Grapefruit, lime, lemon, jade lime, tangerine, sweet orange, bergamot. If your roller blend has one of those citrus oils, better use metal rollers. Number 2, you should only use glass containers kasi nga, your essential oils, pure essential oils, tend to eat up your plastic components. So, pag nilagay mo siya sa roller bottle, di ba, hinahalo mo pa siya. So, pag gumamit ka ng plastic na roller bottle, may chance na tumama siya sa plastic bottle mo habang hinahalo mo siya, habang hindi pa siya evenly diluted with your carrier oil. Therefore, merong contamination na nangyayari kapag ginamit mo is plastic roller bottles. Where to get your roller bottles? It's very easy. Just go to Shopee. It's very cheap there. You can find everything in Shopee. You can find your spare bottles. This is only 25. This is about 25 pesos then. Get everything from Shopee. Aside from that, I also recommend Young Living's Aroma Glide Fitment. I buy this all the time. I invest in this kasi it's really very helpful. What I do, like in most of my blends, these are my personal blends. I just normally use a regular essential oil bottle. This is 10 ml. And then I get this Young Living Aroma Glide Fitment. I'll show you how easy it is. Okay, you just put this here and then just twist it. Pag nasarado na siya, so just do it again. Yan. Hanggang sa ma-secure siya. Yan. Hanggang sa ma-secure siya properly. So, just twist it. Hindi mo na kailangan persehin pababa. Just use the cap to secure. Hindi pa siya masyado na-secure. Anyway, just use the cap. I-twist mo lang yung cap para ma-secure yung fitment to any essential oil bottle. This can fit your regular 5, 10, 15 ml bottles. Yan. And then, to remove this, it's very easy. Get the cap. Yan. Yan. Tanggal na siya. Yan. Tanggal na siya easily. That's why I really love this Aroma Glide Rollerball Fitment kasi, yan, like my lavender, I convert it into an instant roller bottle using the Aroma Glide Fitment. I use this for my migraine. I apply lavender ng neat. So as I've said earlier, lavender is one of the safest oils that you can use. Lavender is also one of the safest oils that you can use ng neat. All the other oils, you have to dilute them. And it's also great to dilute your oils kasi diluting your oils with your carrier oil or using carrier oil for your essential oils actually helps the healing properties of your oil travel inside your body. Kaya siya tinawag na carrier oil kasi the carrier oil carries the oil inside your system. The essential oils are highly volatile, meaning it evaporates easily. Kapag nilagay mo siya ng neat, for example, ako, nilagay ko siya ng neat sa temple ko, mas mabilis siya mag-evaporate from your skin rather than pag yung oil merong carrier oil. Kasi hindi mabilis mag-evaporate yung mga carrier oil. Like, yung langis, hindi siya mabilis mag-evaporate. So, the carrier oil helps your essential oil stay longer on your skin para ma-absorb siya ng body mo. Kaya yung carrier oil magkikarry yung healing properties ng oil mo papasok sa body mo. Pwede ba yan magamit ulit? Yeah, pwede pa siyang magamit sa ibang bottle. I do it a lot. My husband is diabetic and I've read that cinnamon is good. Yes, it's very good. Cinnamon is very good. Actually, meron ako isang member na may diabetic, and she's using cinnamon. So, when you want to learn more about oils, the way I tell my members, or my advice to my members is, deal with a specific medical condition one at a time. For example, ako, nag-start ako sa allergic rhinitis. Nung okay na ako sa allergic rhinitis, manageable na, lumipat ako, PCOS naman. Ngayon, okay na yung PCOS ko, I, start helping my sisters with whatever that they need. Like, next naman yung sister ko, insomniac. So, I made a blend for her, worked for her. Now, she's very into oils na rin. I have 2 sisters who are very into oils. Yan. So, if I prefer itong Aroma Glide Fitment kasi metal on metal siya. Yan, yung roller ball niya. Wait, yan. Yung roller ball niya, yan, metal to metal. Unlike yung mga normal na nabibili natin, yung normal na nabibili natin, it's plastic on plastic or plastic on metal. I've also read other comments na itong plastic on metal, after some time, there are chances na nagpo-fall off daw yung metal ball. That's why other people prefer plastic rollers kasi ito walang chance na mag-fall off yung metal ball. Kasi mas mabigat yung metal ball kaysa dun sa plastic na naghawak sa kanya. So, merong chance, especially when you're using citrus. So, in time, parang narurupok yung plastic component, lumalabas mag-isa yung metal component. Kaya, ako, I really invest in Aroma Glide Fitment. You can buy this in your virtual office. It's very cheap. Mga $10 or something. And then, 10 pieces na siya. So you can invest in that and make sure that your roller balls would work well for a long time. Hi! Can I reuse my roller bottles? How do you Yes, you can use your EO bottles. For example, naubos na yung laman. You can use your roller bottles. For example, naubos na yung laman. What I do is, I babad it in warm soapy water. And then, meron na bibili kasi yung parang yung paglinis ng metal straw. Yung maliit na parang paglinis ng baby bottles. Use that habang nasa warm soapy water siya para mas scrub yung loob. Tapos balawan mo and then babad again in warm soapy water. Most oils, matatanggal na yung amoy and remnants niya with that. But there are oils na mas matagal tanggalin. For example, citrus oils, mas matagal siya nagsistay sa bottles. So with that, other people, they babad it sa isang bowl or isang basin ng Epsom salt. But ako, I'm fine na if binabad ko siya sa warm soapy water. Mas gusto ko kasi na binabad siya. Other people also use alcohol. So they clean their bottles with alcohol. That's fine too. Can you reuse the aroma glide on another oil bottle? Yeah, for as long as you wash it first, para you don't contaminate, and you make sure that the aroma glide is, fresh and new. So if you want to, for example, naubos na to, you want to reuse it again, babad it in warm soapy water first before you reuse it. Need po ba dapat talaga colored? Not really. I make roller blends and I normally use itong mga white frosted. But if you're going to be using citrus oils, it's highly recommended for you to use amber or cobalt colored bottles. Kasi, ang kalaban ng essential oils mo is heat and sunlight. So, the citrus oils break down faster kapag na-expose sa heat. That's why you want them in cobalt blue or amber bottles. Pero kung wala naman, and if you normally keep your oils inside your bag, it's safe to use even clear, even frosted bottles. Can the bottles be washed with baking soda? Yes, you can wash with baking soda. Baking soda is one of the safest natural cleansing ingredient that you can use, along with vinegar. Okay, and yeah, hi Cedar Alley. I just talked about your carrier oils earlier. Okay. Hi, Jen. Where else can we use the juniper aside from diffusing? Okay. If you have any questions about certain oils and what their properties and their uses are, I would recommend for you to download on your phone, kahit sa iPhone, kahit sa Android, you can download Ref Guide for EO, Ref Guide, that's number 4, that's EO. It's actually a paid app, but it's very useful. It's only about 350 pesos. Mura lang for all the information that you can get. Ref Guide for EO actually has all the oils from YL and all the blends from Young Living. So if you have Young Living kit, it's actually a good buy. If wala ka naman Young Living and you don't really care about all the Young Living blends, there's another app. I just downloaded Oiling for Life, parang ganyan. Tapos parang oil drop yung logo niya. I will just do a little screenshot and post it on my Instagram so you can check it. That one naman is free, pero mas konti yung oils na nandun. So ako, I highly suggest Ref Guide for EO. Download that, pay for it. It's only $3.50, but it has all the oils that you need, all the Young Living blends that is available in your virtual office, and it has recipes. So, nakasulat na doon kung ano yung gagawin mo for that oil, kung para saan. Kung may sakit ka, you can search doon sa... Kasi meron siyang 3 searching option. One searching for the single oil, one searching option for the blends, one searching option for the karamdaman. So, you can search, for example, if you have migraine, just search migraine, tapos makikita mo kung anong oils that you can use for migraine. And then when you scroll down, nakasulat doon kung what you should do, kung ano yung recipe. It's all there. It's really very helpful. Hi, Mags. Hi, Sherwin. Okay? And then, best books. I'm actually close to ending the session na. Nasa huling topic na ako. It's already 10:30. If you have any other questions that I can talk about, shoot them down through the comments. The best books that I would recommend, I would show you, kaya dito yung iPad ko. Okay. If you have your Young Living Premium Starter Kit, if you have your Young Living set, I would recommend for you to get this book. This is called the EOPR, Essential Oils Pocket Reference Book. This is sold in Amazon for about $26 to $27. Plus or minus shipping and tax, it's about $30+ when you want to bring it here. But for my members, I actually give this for free. This is worth 15 plus pesos. Why I find this helpful? It has all this, the Young Living oils and Young Living blends in here too. Kagaya ng tinanong mo kanina dyan, I'm sure you got this already. There's juniper here, so you can see the medical properties. It's for antiseptic. It's everything na. And then nandito rin kung ano yung uses niya, directions or recipes, and it has technical data. So this book is like your mini Bible. It's your mini encyclopedia for your Young Living oils. Now, if you don't have a Young Living kit and you don't really care about this book, it's fine. I have other books that I recommend. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have 8 books. And I buy them from Amazon Kindle because it's cheaper rather than you going to a bookstore or going to other Facebook groups and trying to group buy. Mas mahal siya. It's about 1,000 plus per hard copy book. Pero pag dinownload mo siya or if you buy it from Amazon Kindle, it's only about 300 to 500 pesos. So if you have your iPad, just go to Amazon, buy it from Kindle. You're welcome, Jack. Yeah, that's why it's really good that you get your kit from me, from Oilific, kasi I give this book for free. This is worth 1.5. You get it for free. But I also recommend books like, wait I'll show you the cover para pag nakita nyo sa Amazon. Yan. This is one of the books that I recommend. The blue one. I forgot na kung magkano sila, pero it's not really that expensive if you want to learn more about essential oils. Another famous book that you can buy is from Valerie Ann Worwood. This one is a very thick book. Nakita ko na yung hard copy niya. But it's really great if you buy na lang yung digital copy kasi you can even search whatever you need sa search box. Kaysa sa if you have your physical book, mas matagal mag-search. I think the author uses Young Living din kasi meron mga blends na pang Young Living with Valerie Worwood. And another oil that I would recommend is this. Ayan. All 3 books you can get from Amazon, Kindle, you can get digital copies. Super cheaper than getting them ng hard copy. Yan. So if you want to start learning about oils, just buy all 3 books and then read about them. If you want naman about recipes, you can buy this from Jen Sullivan. She's a very famous Young Living user, Young Living member. And I get some of my recipes from here. Kita ba? Yeah, so I get some of my recipes from here. And people have been asking also, what's the difference of my workshop and the things that I do on YouTube? So for my workshop, I normally pick recipes that are easier to do and that are simpler. Kasi I know in most of my workshops, maraming mga beginners na dumadating. So I don't want them to feel intimidated and overwhelmed. That's why I pick recipes na may 80% of the oils coming from their PSK. The ones I do on my YouTube channel are the more complicated ones where you need more steps and more, for example, gadgets. Like, kunyari, kailangan siyang initin, kailangan siyang pakuluan or whatever. So, that's the difference. Is anyone selling that book po here? I am selling this book, but wala siyang stock ngayon. So, medyo unahan siya kasi priority namin talaga yung member. So, if you want to buy this book, just message me later and I'll tell you kung kailan yung next shipment. Right now, it's out of stock na. When can I get mine? My kit has arrived. Okay, the book is actually released 5 to 20 days after your enrollment. So, I'll check your enrollment date again, Raj, and I'll get back to you. Okay, any other questions? Tapos na yung mga topics ko. So, I'm about to end the session. If you have questions, please leave it through the comments. Hi, Shen! Hope you'll have a Mother's Day workshop with kids. Huh. I'm actually thinking about that. My next workshop is on April 28th. That's going to be at Yoga Plus in Podium. So if you want to attend, if you want to experience how my workshop normally go, please come. The registration link is at Happy Oiler PH on Instagram. Yung nasa profile, nandun yung link. It's still open. I think so far I have one third filled in. So meron pa akong pwedeng ma-fill. I am giving away Organic Aromas 100% pure Moroccan argan oil for my attendees on April. Also, all my attendees can get a chance to win this amazing waterless diffuser from Zelaroma. So win-win na. You only have to pay 550 pesos and you get to bring home a bottle of 1,300 plus a chance to win this. And then for May, we'll see about that. I'm actually planning to have a break on May kasi I might be going out of the country, but we'll see. I'll take that into consideration. Mom with the kids. If you have other suggestions, for example, if you have any video requests, like if you have any concerns na gusto mong gawan ko ng video, don't hesitate to leave them through Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you can reach me. I'm very reachable anywhere. So you can just leave me a message and I take everything, all your suggestions, and include them in my future video plans. Where will the yoga be? It's at Yoga Plus in Podium, inside Podium Mall. It's on April 28th. So registration is open. Please come, Achidaf. I'd love to see you again. The workshop this April will have your EO 1-on-1 very quick, and then we'll have a quick make and take, and then we'll have your 1-hour yoga with Teacher Sheila. She's also connected tonight. Hello, Teacher Sheila. She's also a YL user, so it's gonna be amazing for sure. Yan. Any other questions? Kung wala, we are about to end the session. Wala na akong topics. I've covered everything. Oh! Last one. Meron palang nagtanong about yung YL oils for hormonal imbalance. So, I think YL has 4 oils available. So, first is Progesense, the one that I am using. Wait, so, first, YL has this amazing oil, Progesense oil. This one has wild yam extract that helps parang mimic your progesterone. Basta it adds to your progesterone function in your body. If you have PCOS, you normally have high estrogen. So, you need to balance that out. With this, this helps provide that progesterone function para medyo mabalance yung hormones mo in your body. Young Living also has Sclarescence. Sclarescence naman helps with your testosterone function. So, Sclarescence is okay to be used by women and men. Kasi men, that's a male hormone, right? But we girls also have testosterone. So, if medyo low ka sa testosterone, you can use Sclarescence. There's also Endoflex. Endoflex naman is great for... Thank you so much, Teacher Sheila. So, Endoflex naman is great for people with hypothyroidism kasi your thyroid also affects your hormones. So, if you have hypothyroidism, you can use Endoflex. It helps balance your hormones out. The last oil that you can use, and this one is generic, is Clary Sage. So, Clary Sage as an oil has been known to help balance your hormones. So, yun. Actually, my PCOS blend has Progesense and Clary Sage, and I felt that mas nakakatulong yun sa akin as compared to using Progesense alone. So, some people, Progesense alone works for them better, depending on your numbers. Kasi, di ba, pag may PCOS ka, you normally get your blood tested and your numbers checked. So, depending on what's kulang in your body, if you're kulang with progesterone, estrogen, or if you're kulang with testosterone, that's how you will choose your oil. Okay? So, yun lang. I think that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching in. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope I'll see you in my yoga session on April 28th. And if you have any suggestions, don't forget to leave them through Instagram or Twitter. And yun lang. Good night!